Good evening and thanks for joining us. It seems impossible, but 4 days after that Boeing 777 vanished en route to Beijing, not a trace has yet been found. And tonight, we are no further ahead. Malaysian authorities now believe the plane with 239 people on board may have sharply changed course and flown west at the same time as it lost contact with ground controllers. Its transponders stopped working. But military radar then tracked it as it flew hundreds of kilometers further, then dropped from sight. Mike Drolet now on the questions and the lack of answers.
If finding Malaysian Flight 370 was akin to spotting a needle in a haystack, the haystack just got a lot bigger. And with news of the plane's transponder shutting off, so does the mystery.
Unless the pilot had the gun on his head, that's what he would do. Otherwise, there's no need to turn off the transponder.
And to do that, you'd have to be in the cockpit, and you'd have to know what you're doing. So here's what we know. Until today, the last known location was above the Gulf of Thailand. That's where the plane's transponders stopped working. But Air Force radars tracked the plane for an hour after it turned left and headed back across Malaysia and into the Strait of Malacca, where it was last seen at 30,000 feet above the small island of Pulau Perak. Where did it go from there? The possibilities are endless.
It's probably one of the largest search and rescue operations. But what was sombering for me is that the large and massive area that we need to cover.
With few hard facts, theories as to what happened abound. The head of the CIA says they won't rule out terrorism, even as Interpol named the two men traveling with fake passports. Both Iranian, yet only suspected of trying to migrate to Germany.
We believe that he is not likely to be a member of any terrorist group.
The U.S. has now deployed 2 ships to the search flotilla, as well as a P-3 Orion aircraft, one of the most sophisticated surveillance planes in the world. In addition to seeing debris, it can hear the pinging from the black box, but only provided it's within 10 to 15 kilometers of it and before its 30-day battery runs out.
Technology is there to do this. We just have to get in the right spot over that debris field to find it.
Meanwhile, some Chinese families have reported trying to call their missing relatives and say instead of going directly to voicemail, the phones are connecting, although they're not being picked up. Another odd bit to a story that has the world on edge. Mike Drolet, Global News.